we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visitors' sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His guys mired in a long losing streak, 8 losses in their last 9 games. And off we go from Las Vegas. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. On the ground, here's a 4th-round pick from Maples Drive. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Dart. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants.
Motioning to the left is Robinson.
1st and 10 at the 35.
First down, here's Scatterby. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 60 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and the coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect to maybe throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Dart. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate him and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
They'll go again with Genty. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now back to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. Now 3rd down and 7.
To number 89, Brock Bowers. It's a gain of 4.
They'll set up a throw. That's the 5. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 43.
First and 10 at the 43.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride.
4 yards. That's another Raiders first down.
On first down, it's Genty. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
The Raiders at a woeful 3 and 12 on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. I expect them to play really well here.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line.
Javon Holland on the tackle. It's a gain of 8.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try to get set up for more later.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And, partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
This will have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Wow, and that is incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
And out. It's 4th down.
A 45-yard punt for there on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to make it 4th down. 4 yards.
We hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll go play action here with Dart. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Dart going to give to Scatterby. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, Dart. Now he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he is going to be out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the marker. And they will fail to convert here on 4th down. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 15 carries, 74 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the zone read, a give to Genty. Oh, what a juke into space. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
Right back to Genty on 1st down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
2 yards.
Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5.
He'll look to throw.
3rd and 3.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
A 49-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Scatteroo to start the drive. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the Giants 1st down.
On play action, here's Dart. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
43 yards. That's another Giants 1st down.
They'll give it to Scatteroo. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Short throw, pull throw now. Dart. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
It's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Scatteroo. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
That's another Giants 1st down. 2 yards on the play. And
he's going to use his legs here. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
The tackle by T.J. Sanders.
To throw, Dart. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants have taken the lead. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, able to avoid him. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something is funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
This is a half, but not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Shifts by him. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 32-yard line.
To the air, Dart. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
An inside run to Scalaboo. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Scalaboo. A gain of 3 yards.
That's caught left side by Neighbors. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield.
Malik Neighbors. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Give up the middle, Scalaboo. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line.
And the Giants' 1st down.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. Going right side, he finds Slayton. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 22-yard line.
Throwing his Dart. They'll set up the screen to Scalaboo. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Catch made by Slayton.
Complete to Darius Slayton.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. And Brian Daboll, with his background on offense, he's got a call ready, and they are going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Dart. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
Down at the 26. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll set up a throw. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas.
The 2nd down pass.
3rd and 2.
Complete to Ian Thomas. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for
4th down. A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
Sets up 4th down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, good move. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll start on the ground with Scatterby. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9.
On the handoff, this is Scatterby. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4.
The tackle made.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 35-yard line.
That one taken in by Neighbors. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2nd and a couple. Here's Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Giants 1st down.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
For the Giants field goal.
Gano's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Giants.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 26-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Dart. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd
throwing, Dart.
Yards to go.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for New York. Returnable for Lockett. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try to get some points.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. He'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Once again, it's Genty. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
4 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 71 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Caught by Mayer. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 6-yard line.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
At the 10-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On fourth down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. This a 27-yard attempt here. The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
A loss of a yard.
Dart.
Second and 11 at the 28.
Left side, he's got Robinson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 39.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And
The center receiver in motion to the left. Throwing his dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, the offense can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. And once again, it's Scatteroo. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
A give, it's Scatteroo. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
By T.J. Sanders.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard.
Brings up third and 1.
They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Here we go on fourth down. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Looking to put a drive together.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll start this drive out of the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And they run the option on second down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. He'll look to throw. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackle there. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9.
Raiders 9.
So it's a third field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
So they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3s already put through the post.
The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
Darts pass.
After return to midfield, I just wish we could open up the heads of the offensive and defensive coordinators, because right now the wheels have to be spinning because things just change. Offensive playbook just opens up, and now on defense, do you play aggressively or do you lay back a little bit and try and calm things down?
They need 2. Here's third down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Dart going to look to throw here. And he is caught. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 7 catches for him now in this last one. A first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
By Jeremy Chin. Taken down back at the...
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Play action. Now Dart. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tucker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second and 3. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Tucker. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going. The Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. He'll check this one down to Scatterberg. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Giants 1st down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
now
and
Dart.
6.
That's complete to Robinson. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
To throw now, Dart. And this is taken in at the 5. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
1st down. 1st and goal.
Scatterberg will take this one in. Touchdown, New York. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Gano the extra point. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. They juked him. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
He's taken down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running the jet sweep with Ridley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Gain of 10 yards. And a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll get this out to Genty. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
They'll look to throw again. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Back to throw again. That's to Bash over the middle. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Touchdown, Raiders! A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the Giants ready to come out now. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So they haven't been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing. Dart. Connects with Slayton. And he gets this one in midfield before he's brought down. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
That's another Giants first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
That's another Giants.
Here's 1st down.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, New York.
Throwing his Dart. And he can't get it thrown away. He's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Giants first down.
Throwing his Dart. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To the air, Dart. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Dart will throw it on 3rd and goal. This is caught. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Giants.
Extra point try good by Gano. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Raiders 17.
So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So now London down by 7. A little over 20 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete. Ginty out of the backfield.
13 yards on the play. And a Raider first down.
And he'll stop the clock with 5 seconds to go there on the spike. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Giants, they get their 6th win of the season against 10 losses. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft. Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Kansas City. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, granted exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Broncos are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. A run with Dobbins. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Headed left, buying time.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
It's a turnover on downs.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. Taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Goes 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's 2nd down.
That's Drew Tranquil. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4. Back to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. He'll look to throw. He goes right back to Sutton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. R.J. Harvey. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing third and 3. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
14, Cortland Sutton. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's Dobbins.
She's 7-yard line.
And he's into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver.
Down, Broncos.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. That's caught Tony Pollard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
On second down, Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And third down coming up. Mahomes going to run with this one. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's Matt Araiza now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. To return, it's Mims. And a nice return there. The offense not to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a first and 10.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. Oh, yeah. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He connects with Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Broncos.
Broncos, first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
So we are through one here on Thursday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Throwing now on first and 10. Got it into the hands of Mims. From the 41. Here's second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll throw out of the gun. He takes off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
Broncos first down. A gain of 14. And the Broncos first down.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram.
The first down
From the 22 now, here's second and 4.
Evan Ingram. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's a third down and 4.
It's third down and 4 yards to go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Down by Nick Bolton. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To R.J. Harvey. A gain of 6 yards. And it's
Now, on third and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
makes the score Broncos 14. Chiefs nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Mahomes now on second down. This one brought in by Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 6.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He'll try to run for it. Whoa! And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs first down.
mess up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the indicator and the yelling.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 more yards. That's another Kansas
Gray
City
is the motion man here.
first down.
Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Xavier Worthy. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. In trouble, and down he goes. That's the linebacker, Alex Singleton. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This a 48-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down just beyond. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. Here comes 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He gets this one complete to Pittman. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for Broncos. First down. He leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Broncos. First down.
Back to the air one more time. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. They'll look to throw yet again. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. That's complete left side to Worthy. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
And on Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. throw on the run is complete. Here comes 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They put Kelsey in motion. High-handed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Dre Greenlaw.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He finds his tight end, Ingram. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
He'll look to throw. This one complete to Sutton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. He'll drop to throw.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That's caught by Harvey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. 2nd and 5. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Watson's kick is good. And the Broncos going to open up a 17-3 lead.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Mahomes on 1st down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. A very Merry Christmas to you and yours. 3 games on the slate here on Christmas Day. Let's get into it. Our trip across the NFL.
Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
That's good.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now faking the give. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Another Broncos 1st down. A 28-yard gain. 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. 2nd and inches.
10 more yards. Complete to Evan Ingram.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. And it's
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his big tight end. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos extend to a 24-3. It is a win for the visiting Broncos. This one went down to the wire. They're able to persevere. They can walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river. We are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately.
And right away, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Brings up second and 8 at the Patriots' 28-yard line.
Here's Hall again. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now Fields going to run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
13 yards on the play. And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
More the motion man right.
At the 8-yard line.
Caught on a slant. Touchdown. Matt Collins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Nick Folk for the point after. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Once again, it's Henderson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers a week ago for Henderson. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive.
Either way, they would take that with production.
That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in. They're going to throw. May. That'll be complete to Henderson. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 8. And the Patriots, first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On play action, May. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Pats are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jets offense and DJ Moore headed back onto the field. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season. Currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Patriots take over. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, it's May. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Christian Kirk deep to return it. This is taken at the 18. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Harold Landry in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Fields now to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 19 and brings up 3rd down.
Here's Fields on the sneak. And he is going to have a Jets first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Looking right side, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. DJ Moore, 28 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
When we're watching tape to prepare for this game, one thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, New England.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Patriots, first down.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So first and 10 now from the 30.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
To the 27-yard line. The Patriots at 9-6 now. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. And they played well all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Here's May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, what a move. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Brings up third down.
From the gun on third down, Fields. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. So on fourth down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. To the 43, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To the air, May. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in. From the gun on third down is May. Over the middle, complete. That's Henderson.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play action. May. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing here is May. They go with a shuffle pass and it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Henderson running straight ahead. And he'll get it down this time to 17. 56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That's another Patriots first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll throw with May. Open man, that's Henry. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 12-yard line.
Back to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Offers $4 on for the Patriots field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line. Made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Working to put a drive together. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. His pass complete to Rucker. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
That's good for a Jets first down.
A play fake. Now Fields to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Anthony Jennings. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on second and long. Fields. His throw incomplete.
Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Here's Austin McNamara now, as he's on to punt for New York. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And they will take over 1st and 10. New England's offense set to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the shotgun, May with it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Patriots 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, New England.
And they go play action with May. He completes it to Henry. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Complete to Hunter Henry.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The offense on 3rd down, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now May on the sneak, and he will have a Patriots 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. To throw now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, May. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. The 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Henderson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He'll look to throw. Touchdown, Patriots! Hunter Henry halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Jets. First down.
Now it's Fields. Taylor there to bring it in on the crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
25 more yards. That's another Jets.
To throw is Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He'll find more on the comeback route. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And leads to 3rd down.
Fields now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. From the gun, here's Fields. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches to him defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Down and goal.
The Folks' kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going